Come on, let's go. What do you want me to do? You want me to show them the view? Right, well, just say that. I'll show them the view. That's the view. Okay, is that better? Yes? Well, that's good. Good morning, everybody. We're a little bit late. We didn't actually plan on coming up here this morning, but everywhere else we've gone, there's been camper vans and things. So we've come up to Memory Wood. We were going to come up yesterday, but it was because of the wind, we didn't. And it's maybe a blessing in disguise because it has got, well, it's far nicer this morning. And just look at these trees. How they're getting on, eh? We can do. Right. Well, I wasn't planning on going in that way, but we can do. If I can open the gate one-handed. Which we can do. And close the gate one-handed. Hello, Paddy. You come for a bit of a bounce? Paddy just wants to bounce. So our first planting of trees, I don't know if you guys can remember, was down there on the lower banks. I'm not going to go down there, but you can see that they are doing really well. They're all about 2-3 feet out of their the cells. Can you see that? Doing really well. And these silver birch are just looking incredible. They've not taken any hurt with the dry weather. This ground being on the lower sort of flanks of Lonscale has obviously got quite a good reserve because it's looking very lush. And I think even if I planted myself in here, I'd probably grow again. Come on, let's go. Interesting enough, we've just been listening to a cuckoo, and you're thinking, well, that's good news in one respect. Hey, drop that. Bad news in others, because obviously cuckoos take over the other birds' nests. But they're up here, which means that there are birds nesting. Paddy, come here. Do not eat any canapes whatsoever. I don't know why they do that. Last time Paddy ate a lot of canapes, it cost me £640 to remove them with a pipe, which he doesn't like to be reminded of. But 3 years ago, these little thorns here, the hawthorn, blackthorn, were just tiny little spindly things. And now they're actually getting up to a decent size. Just as I walk through these ones over here and they rip my legs to bits. Come on, you. Let's go. And of course, no matter what the weather, this bracken seems to thrive. Come on, Tank. Let's go. Tally, let's go. Come on. Whatever you're doing. Just having a roll in the grass. Yep, this is where I get my legs shredded now on thorn. But this is giving great cover. There's this corridor here right through of thorns. Out, yes, they are thorns. Very much so. Hello, bear. Come on then, let's go. So yeah, apologies we're a little bit later, but I thought it was worthwhile coming up here. Especially as the weather is due to change at some point. Tang, come on, let's go. But look at that view this morning. And the bird song, all important. Because this isn't just about planting trees and offsetting carbon and things like that. This is about a wildlife habitat. It's about insects. It's about microflora. It's about everything. A little haven for wildlife. These mountain mountains are rowan trees. There's an oak tree there. This is, you can tell that oak tree's been in a plastic cell because it's grown straight. There's alder. It is really looking well. Paddy, drop it please. Now, there has been remnants of sheep in here because sheep do get into these places. Come on, let's go. Where once it was just open fellside. You can see the effect of it not being heavily grazed by sheep. Odd sheep getting in and having a nibble at the grass is probably not a bad thing. Little dog cherry there. Had the cells removed. Beautiful straight trunks. Come on, let's go. And then you'll see we're in like an open arena now. Which is a great place for owls and things to come along and hunt. I love it up here. It's one place where you can feel at peace. Leave the world and people. Leave the people behind that are doing you harm. Just come up here, sit down, have an hour with the boys. Have a bounce, Paddy, why don't you? Well, why not, he says, let's do that. Go and have a bounce. Come on, let's go, boys. The perfect place to bounce. So we've got nettles. I mean, nettles obviously we class as a weed in the garden. They're a valuable source. Caterpillars. And protection. And probably a few mice around as well. These trees, they're well away now, these guys. I know some of them have been knocked over and things. But the Woodland Trust do come in here and straighten trees, and they recycle these wooden tree stakes, and they'll come and collect them. And the tree cells, and take them away and reuse them. That's the main thing. Come on, let's go. That's an interesting shaped tree, isn't it? Come on. I spent an hour or so with Peter from the Woodland Trust last week, and it was just the most inspiring time. Just walking through open land, listening to him. See here, little bilberries coming through again. They would have been grazed off completely, and now they're coming through. And that obviously, they'll bear fruit, which the birds eat. A little mountain ash there that's just decided to grow on its own. But look at this here. This is the bit I want to show you. So some of these trees have been in 3 years, some 2 years, and some about a year. But just look at them. Mountain ash there. Tally, what are you eating? Please tell me it's something good and not bad. And look the way down. It's happening. It is reality. It's really working now. You know, I'm just under 6 foot, and this mountain ash is probably nearer 8 feet. Next year, that's going to be 10 feet. A lot of mountain ash, very hardy trees, can take grazing. Come on, let's go. You can take this one here, you can tell it's had its top snipped out, but it's still growing. And there's a lot of new growth on there. You can tell the new growth because it's very, very flexible, very soft. And one day, I'll walk up here and there will be a deer, or 2 deer, or 3 deer. And that will just be magic. Because then you know that the ecosystem's developing. And we've got places to shelter. It really is such a magical place. And you can't help, or I can't help anyways, just shed a tear every time I come up here. Because if it hadn't been for Max, none of these trees would have been here. Well, they may have been, but it certainly wouldn't have been planted in the way that we planted them, in memory of all the people that we did. And every tree has a story, and I'm proud because the people who trusted us to plant these trees trusted me in the knowledge of why we were planting trees. And I guess that kind of leads into Emily and the Walk for Emily. And it was Emily's grandma who purchased a tree through our website when we were planting up here, and told me the story about Emily. And it broke my heart. And it still does. Every time I think about it, when we do the walk on the 21st of June, the emotions will be there because Emily's tree is here. And I won't tell you which is Emily's tree. But Emily's grandma said that Emily loved dogs, trees, and the Lake District. So I planted Emily's tree next to Max. And that's the honest truth. And then through that, I was very lucky to meet Emily's parents, Sarah and Andrew, and Emily's brother, Harry. It's a good name, is Harry. And we came up and we planted some more trees. And Harry's gone on to fundraise in memory of his sister. That beautiful little oak. And I brought Andy, Sarah and Harry up here and got them to plant their own trees, and we sat and we talked for about 2 hours. And I've maybe heard this story before, but I think it's really important because it has helped so many people just to have a tree planted here, and the emotions behind it. I mean, look at that cherry there. Just look at it. That's been in the ground 3 years, and that is now at 6 feet, nearly 7 feet tall. Beautiful, healthy tree. I'm actually really impressed that they've taken no hurt at all with this dry spell. In fact, they seem to have thrived. Now, if we get rain tomorrow or whatever, these trees are going to just leap out of the ground, as will everything else. Anyways, what I guess I'm saying is, if you fancy coming for a walk around Buttermere and remembering a little girl who's no longer with us, but had such a zest for life, loved the lakes, dogs, trees, then come along and join us. Get a ticket booked. It costs you 11 quid for a ticket. Come and join us. All the money goes to the Brain Tumour Trust charity, Brain Tumour Trust. Excuse me? Can we just not eat that? Come on, let's go. Tank, drop it. Let's go. And you can meet Sarah and Andy and talk to them about the beautiful little girl. We put some soap patches up online on eBay, because obviously if they go through the business we have to pay VAT, we have to pay tax and things like that. So we put them through on eBay just to try. I think there's a few left. We will be having some on the 21st. We will be doing a little goodie bag, and there's also a little special rabbit being made by a very nice lady, made out of face cloths. And Emily loved rabbits, so she had one of those Jellycat rabbits. I didn't know what a Jellycat was until somebody told me. Evidently, they're all the rage. I don't know why. Look at this here now. This is a little Scots pine that was planted by little Molly, who has Bella and Mabel. And look at it. It was a tiny little spindle, and now it's, been in the ground 2 years, and it's now 3-4 feet high. Isn't it magical what we can do? The mountain ash trees here in flower. So they're bringing bees in, other insects. It's just incredible. Just look at this here. That's had a bit of a tough start. It's just like us. We go through a really bad spell where we seem to go round and round in circles, and then suddenly we find the way, and the only way is up. That's going to be an amazing tree in time. Isn't it, boys? So there you are, Memory Wood. if you want to get a ticket to come along to the walk around Buttermere, we're doing the walk around Buttermere again because that was Emily's last walk in the Lake District. So there's a lot of meaning behind that day. Tickets are available on our website on the events page, and there's also a link on there to donate to Just Giving. The Just Giving page is linked directly to the Brain Tumour charity, and I'm sure they will be very grateful for any donation that you can muster. I know things are tight. Look at the bilberries coming through. Everywhere you look, there's bilberries, there's wildflowers. There's a paddy bear getting in the way. It's a little haven. And we did this as a community. Not one person, but a community. And I'm ever so grateful for every bit of it. Anyway, we're going to sit here for a little bit and just enjoy this and have a moment and remember my little boy who made all this possible. Incredible, isn't it, really? Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye for now.